I'd rather...
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Which one should go first?
You've never had a taste of sweet... Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink? Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Need something? We're one of the same, if that is what you wish. Lead on, then.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
These damn bears are driving me crazy!
Nice to finally meet someone who can follow sim- Here's your reward, as promised. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work. If you get a chance, kill a few more bears for me, will you? Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Miss Temba is much happier now that you took care of those bears. She may not look like she is, but I can...
If you ever settle down, my daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit...
Now here's a man I'm glad to see. Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
Nothing for anyone here.
Oh, you're... The Greybeards are I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
Faster. I wanted to talk.
Hail, Summoner. Conjure
is
me
it
up a
now?
warm bed, would you?
Wilhelm said he saw you speaking to one of the pilgrims
Have
on
anything
7,000
interesting to tell me?
steps. I told you that I didn't want.
Quit your belly aching. The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. Keep your guard up. Got what it takes. Our headquarters is in Solitude. Not sure you belong here, citizen.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Keep an eye out for Stormcloaks. Take a look.
Need something? Just what we need. City folk barging in. Probably looking for an offering to their precious divines. They're stolen idols. Imposter gods, sold by silver tongues. No thank you. Froki will... It's an old Nord tradition. A test to prove... Kind teaches us to respect the beasts and blesses the hunter. Do you think you're strong enough for Kind's blessing? I would be glad to. You must defeat guardian beasts blessed by Kind. I will anoint you with the symbol of the wolf, the crab, and the skeever. This will compel the guardian to appear when you reach his lair. Here's where you need to go. Return when you've defeated the guardian wolf, crab, and skeever. Don't mock it, Pop. Even the lowliest beasts can kill the weak and arrogant. The sycophants in the temple would call her Kinnereth, just a pale shadow of the truth. Kind, blessed warrior wife, Shore's widow, grandson. He's a strong lad. His parents were at Helgen when... Well, can't say I was a great father the first time around. Now that he's here, it's like a second chance. He's a good lad.
I'm 11 years old and I can take you. Someday, I'm gonna kill a dragon. Froki won't let me hunt on my own yet. But he never shuts up about killing his first stag. It ain't so bad. I miss living with my parents back in Helgen, though. Yeah, but don't say anything about it to Froki. I don't think he understands. All right, then.
old, secretive.
Brother, I think she's telling the truth. I'm not going to before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar.
What? Oh, you're right.
What a display of color.
Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Yes.
What do you...
Yes.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God.
spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Well, in you go.
I had another...
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild.
Be careful.
Or so they'd have to
The
believe.
Thieves Guild is
It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can... They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by What do you think? That's a shame. It's going to take more than just myself and Aaron to help this city. Maven Blackbriar, she's bribed countless officials. I've tried everything I can to protect... Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. And finally, Sibi. I've been adventuring across... My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. You and I are alike. We seek... You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of the corruption. If it wasn't for Aaron, the young man who saved my life, it was Aaron who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
I just don't want you to
Safe
leave.
travels.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. Mjol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe
Well
one
met,
day I'll
friend.
venture out and
How
see
can I
if she's
help
right.
you?
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Pleasure doing business with you. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town. But I think, well, you got Maven. She's also got ties to the Dark Brother. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Do I look like a merchant to you? Get in good with them and you'll find her. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment
I don't
would
have
get
any
robbed?
business with you. Next time, keep
I
your
can't
plans
talk right
quieter,
now.
and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care is the gold. Everything else is your problem. You looking for something or what? Of course not. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits, and she was... There's a college in... The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets.
Mjol's brought me nothing but safety and peace of mind. And some lessons with the blade.
Hi there.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere...
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn the septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealthy. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform. But I need... And in my line of work, extra simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbow. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Suit yourself.
We've been contracted to make sure... No, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
I don't
I'll
have any
be at the
business
market
with you,
come morning.
so get out of my face.
I'll be there too.
Sorry, I'm afraid
New
I
in
haven't
town,
told
eh?
you much right.
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn... If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen beggars roam the streets, crime run? The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do. Nivenor is my wife. We're at odds about my charity. I tried to include her in my lessons for Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to give at the temple.
What wasn't I clear about?
You've caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his... My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my... I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of... We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. It was my... We recently heard she'd been killed. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind
If your
off of
allegiance
things.
they mean to take our history and crush... The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. And by Talos I'll... Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. When the first... She served as a battle maiden. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldier... And that's why I won't rest easy. Until every single
Sorry, I'm
Imperial
afraid I
soldier
can't help you
joins
much
her.
right now.
And Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
You've got... What can I get you? Mead? The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it... Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have... If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it. Head north to Winterhold. Else you could go see the Jarl's Wizard. Might be able to help you. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about... I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maeve... I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage paper. Good man. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a... I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was. Some fresh meat to fill your... I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a... I'm always looking to replenish my supply. So if you ever come across... Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. The last traveler that traded me... Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon. See for yourself. They live below the streets, in the rat. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. It's Riften's name. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kiraba in the B&B.
craftsmanship.
She'll set you right. Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any building.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. As steward, I serve as... I also handle the less important... Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of... There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are full... I'd hardly call them a... In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion.
We're all eager to see them brought to... As one of our city's most influential... Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have... Well, I feel Ulfric's cause. How can they continue to lead their already... My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as... With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and... When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly... One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of... To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
You're welcome in Riften.
Good journey to...
As long as you continue to obey our laws.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of... I dared speak of the Empire and the lie. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and Be wary what you say around here, friend. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the... His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was... My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most... Thank you. Do hurry, please. Every day the threat of... Who knows how many spies the Empire has... Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother say... Can you believe that fool? He expects us to drop our defenses and... He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Stay out of the ragged flagon.
All right.
Stay out of the ratway.
As Jarl Layla's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. Did you have some sort... Ulfric's a bloody hero. He's taking the Empire to... I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on... We've also had run-ins with spies. At the end of the day, I'm the last line. Liars, and... All I need is a dozen men. Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keep... Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the... I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders? Excuse... Good morning. Someone actually interested... My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent Aha! Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field. Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just chain